I want you to have something. This was given to me by someone very close to me. I give it to you as a sign of my gratitude and loyalty. Is this meant to be humorous? There's a fourth, and you did not tell me this? Not for much longer.
Believe me, I know I've sunk pretty low, but whatever I've done, you deserve. Quiet! I'm the bad guy, that's fine. It's no fault of mine, and some justice at last will be served. Please. I've been exiled, persecuted, left alone with no defense. When I think of what that brute did, I get a little tense. But I dream a dream so pretty that I don't feel so depressed. 'Cause it soothes my inner kitty, and it helps me get some rest.
Perhaps this friend of yours, who, I reiterate, must be just stunning, needed someone in her life to teach her how not to give a fuck. Because she was tired of having to give so many fucks all the time.
But I am qualified to tell you guys how I've lived my life and how that's worked for me. And one of the most important things is something that I constantly need to remind myself of is that I don't have anything to prove to anyone.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? We won the war, what was it all for? Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
Don't let it happen again. Your stunned silence is very reassuring. That's the way it has to be.
How curious. I'm impressed by humanity's ability to survive in the wild. Where else would a being as fragile as a human live, while a being as powerful as a diamond perish?
I'm super lucky to be able to do what I love, you know? It's incredible, and I mean, but I don't want to give people the wrong idea, because it is like a lot of work. My life is like a whirlwind right now, but it's a huge time in my life, and it's something, you know, it's a moment that I'll never forget.
I was thinking, overthinking, 'cause there's just too many scenarios to analyze. Look in my eyes, 'cause you're my dream, please come true.
And you can walk away knowing that you were right all along. Okay, look, I will take this to make you stop talking. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Hold your wheest means shut up, which is probably what I should do right now, as I'm killing my career one moment at a time. There's pretty much a theme of things that are gross, ugly, drunk, and stupid.
One word that sums up my whole experience: really freaking interesting. Mind-blowing is another good one. If you put the hyphen in, that's one word. I mean, there's always bumps in the road, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, but hopefully it still continues to trudge in the right direction.
What do you think you'd ever say? I will listen anyway. You don't know me, and I'll never be what you want me to be.
Hi. So, you all know why we're here. We need a teacher. Proper teacher.
You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach!
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
I suppose that's how he wants you to feel. Well, if I were you-know-who, I'd want you to feel cut off from everyone else. Because if it's just you alone, you're not as much of a threat.
How does Hamilton and Arrogant, immigrant, orphan, bastard, whore's son somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy. A man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning. You've kept me from the room where it happens for the last time.
I must portray strength, so no one can tell how concerned I am about the fate of our mission. Let's keep that a secret.
My dad didn't strut, and nor do I. No offense, but I really don't care. The truth is, most of that was just luck. I didn't know what I was doing half the time. I nearly always had help.
Because I feel like maybe, you know, some of the trials and errors I had to go through early on, you know, could have been alleviated had I asked some questions. Yeah. If you'd like the truth, it's not easy. Like, I tell people, because I know I've seen both ends of the spectrum, people who do it for sort of, they have intrinsic motivation, which is where they do everything for themselves and because they truly enjoy it and they have a passion they couldn't see themselves doing anything else. Yeah. And I've seen other people on the other end of the spectrum that do it more for extrinsic motivation. And it's more they want to do it, not the actual work, but they like what would come with the work.
To any future space explorers who want my advice on how to survive out in space, I have 2 words for you. Stay home. That's what I should have done. I don't mean to sound like it's all bad out here. There are definitely some really cool things, like space mice. Those are awesome. And awesome aliens like Shay. And even though I'd prefer to not have my life in danger at all times, that's why I'm glad I didn't stay home.
I was only meant to visit for a short time, but I got caught in the middle of the war. It was awful. I tried to run, but I was picked up by a homeworld soldier and confused for a crystal gem and used as a tool. They'd ask me, "Show us your base. Where is your leader?" I didn't know. And I couldn't say, "I'm not one of them." It soon became clear that there was no hope in stopping the rebellion.
And if you're beautiful, what then? With yellow hair like wheat, I think we shall not meet again, my little dove, my sweet Joanna. I'll steal you, Joanna. Goodbye, Joanna. You're gone and yet you're mine. I'm fine, Joanna. Joanna.